Um, so before Ryan share his hair transplant journey, I'm going to show the audience what he looked like before. And if you guys follow his month to months, you see his progress. And this is a year, and voila, he looks fantastic. Now, keep in mind he has a very thin hair, and some people will take early growth like 4 or 5 months. Ryan's a little bit lower. But it's okay. It doesn't matter. It will eventually catch up. So that's why Ryan before a year ago. This is video taken like a month right after surgery. You can see a little pinkness over there, but we built a whole frontal area, filling toward the back. Do you remember how many grafts we did? Over 3,000 or 4,000?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it was close to 5, maybe.
Really, 4,000 something? Okay.
Yeah, I think that's what.
Yeah, I should have checked the chart. But that's where Ryan was before, and I'm gonna show the audience where Ryan is right now, and you see how natural that is, and it looks very handsome guy. and but the most key word about hair transplant is not just about density, it's about art and about how natural it looks. And so go ahead, I'll leave the stage to you, Ryan. So go ahead and share the audience what you from the beginning.
Looking at myself in pictures, primarily bright flash. I saw a problem and I started in search of a way to fix it. I didn't suffer too much depression from hair loss, but I felt like I could be a better person, or a better version of myself, I should say, not better person, better version of myself. So I started on a search, and I went to several different consultations, started doing research online, watching YouTube videos. Then I saw Dr. Diep on Instagram, and I live in the area, and I was surprised that, wow, somebody at his caliber was local. Started researching him a bit more. Things like not clouding the front, natural hairline, not too straight. So the artistry was very important to me, and that's what I noticed aesthetically through the pictures and your Instagram
and the video. And you don't want to feel uncomfortable, right? To have get a hair transplant done and the hairline looks so unnatural that you sit in front of people, you're going to feel conscious that people keep looking and say, is he looking at me? Or is he looking at my hairline? It's important for Ryan and he reiterate again that it's how natural the hairline is, because that's important to him. Because he doesn't want to have weird looking hairline. He wants some hair transplant not only about density, but looking natural, and no one know you have had surgery, right?
Yeah, when I came in for the first consultation, I realized, okay, this is somebody who's artistic and has the skill to pull off a natural hairline. And yeah, there's plenty of celebrities that have the money, but yeah, it doesn't look, it's very straight and thick in the front. So yeah, that's what I was going for. If I talk to someone about what it's like for a surgery, it's almost too easy. You go in with no hair, and then you have hair, and you begin your recovery process. It takes a while. There's a point where hair does fall out, but don't get worried, it will come back. For me, light-skinned, fair person, the redness lasted quite a while, but wearing a loose-fitting cap at work, nobody knew, if you want to hide the process, which I did a bit. But yeah, I mean, a day of work with your great clientele, or great staff,
team.
I should say, team, yes, it was too easy. Minimal pain, a few days of recovery, medication helps with pain. Throughout the process for the whole year, it's a little tight where the scar is, but it's all manageable. It's so easy, the process.
When did hair stop growing for you?
After 6 months
was
a big, like, okay, I made a great decision, and that's when you really start to see gains, and the scabbing has subsided by then, and there is scabbing, in the beginning, quite a bit, but you know, it sloughs off and goes away. Just follow doctor recommendation with wash and care for 6 months, but after that, yeah, it's just a great journey to growing hair.
Yeah, share your experience with your coworker and all the stuff that.
Well,
talking
so
to you
I
about it.
wore a cap primarily till pretty recently, and then I took it off, and it was a few days and weeks of people just staring at me, trying to figure out what's different, what's going on. A few would confront me; they knew what I did, and yeah, it was. Some were sort of jealous, some were happy, but they all said it looks good.
It's natural.
Yeah, they all, even the jealous ones, said it looks good. But yeah, so you'll get a lot of praise and jealousy and looks and stares, but it's all positive, really. So I didn't
even
mind.
well, that's great,
Yeah.
and that's the important key, right? And because Ryan's he trusts me enough to allow me to put his full face and do month-to-month follow-up, and just not only for the result, but to educate and the viewer, you know, what's the recovery look like, you know, because not everybody gonna, you know, grow fast like Chris on the other month-to-month, right? Chris, he got his like 4 or 5 months.
He's the one that I looked at as the pinnacle of, okay, am I going to be like Chris? You know?
Yeah, but Chris had thicker hair than
Exactly.
Ryan. Yeah. Ryan, Caucasian with very fine hair, but that doesn't mean he won't have excellent result. You see, obviously, he looks
I'm
great.
very happy.
Yeah, but Ryan, you know, he did use a cell too, but you know, for him, he grew a little bit slower. It started around 6 months, but the density you would notice, I think around 8 to 10 months, I would say. Yeah, and then voila, 12 months, he looks fantastic, you know.
And the redness is subsiding very quickly after 10, 11 months.
Yeah, for some, because Ryan have what they call a histamine positive skin. For some people, it would take up to a year or 10 months, but majority of them, that's only 5%, and that 5% is rare. And of the 5%, majority of them are Caucasian with really pale white skin. And so Ryan fall into that. But that doesn't mean you will have it. It just, that's rare. 95%, the pinkness will last, you know, a few weeks to 2 to 3 months, and it's done. But rest assured that they will eventually disappear. And with my work, I take pride in my work. And, you know, every patient is like my canvas, right? I want to create my artistic masterpiece for every patient. And
yeah, I definitely felt that.
yeah, and then because you know how some people are an artist, they paint on, you know, canvas. Some people on the wall, and but for me, I etch my art right on patient's head, and it's a 3D. And you know, I came from an art background before I studied in Beverly Hills, and so with all that, and I incorporate with my artistic skill to give the patient not only density, but how hairline that will frame your face better, and you want to be very proportional, vertically and horizontally as well. Because you see some guy, they do hair transplant, they say mature hairline, but they give you a hairline as high and half of head, and you have a huge forehead still. You're not going to be super happy with that, because it's, yeah, you have hair, but then it doesn't look natural, right?
No.
Because you want hair that looks so proportional that it feels like you were born with a hairline, as if you will have no hairlines. What's the most natural and mature hairline that you're supposed to have, right? And Ryan, he's, you know, you remind me of what's that TV show with a son of with a motorcycle.
Oh, Sons of Anarchy?
Yeah.
Hey,
he's one of
I like that show.
But you see, look at his hair now. If you can turn to the side, see, look at that. Yeah. Look at that. You see how Ryan's hair is going slowly, turn that, and look at that. And it's beautiful. It's all his real hair, see? And to appreciate, you know, what Ryan looked like. I know hair transplant is a delayed gratification, but now he is, you know, son of anarchy.
Yeah, it goes very fast, and yeah, the confidence boost. When I see myself in the mirror at the gym, especially pictures where the flash would just white out all my hair. Yeah, it's totally worth it, and it's so easy.
Maybe you should get a motorcycle now.
I have one.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
that
have
guy.
one.
Was it a Harley? Or
Yeah,
was it-
yeah, I got a Harley street.
Oh my
leg.
gosh! See,
Yeah.
now you live a little longer.
I know,
I
yeah.
think you fit all that.
Grow the hair longer and let it blow.
Yeah, and I hope the audience appreciate not just my work, but that Ryan's what he went through, and be diligent to come back and to share his experience with the audience. And if you have question, concern, you can definitely reach us, or Ryan's willing to talk to you guys to,
Oh, yeah.
to share his experience.
If I'm
So,
leaving something out.
yeah.
Yeah. be more
About
specific.
hair, motorcycle, whatever you want.
Yeah, I know a little bit about that.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Ryan. All right. So.